Hello there. Hello there.
Jedi scum.
Hello there.
Kenobi. Kenobi!
So yeah, Crimson was unlucky. We kind of saw it at the end of the last stream, but just to confirm, my opponent here did full clear. But the point difference is only 20. The guy had 4 GLs to my 1. He had an executor to my non-exec. So he had a lot of cards going in his favour. So to only lose by 20, I'm taking it. Plus, he did have, what was it? JMK on defense. I hadn't got a JMK counter, so yeah, I'm happy at that. Liam, if you're referring to Paplu, honestly, the Ewoks have surprised me. Still some things that they can't do, but they're a lot more effective than people will give them credit for. So, let me just get my music on pause a moment. Because, to be honest, right, I like running this. Here we go. Okay, so Crimson, as we saw, is up against Ryan Coolwater. Let me just turn my music back on. There we go. So, up against Ryan Coolwater. He's got 1.5 million GP difference on me, so not that great. He's got 20 Zetas on me, so again, not that fantastic. And he has got 1 more Omicron than me fitting Grand Arena, so that's another thing to deal with. Ralix, I'm quite far ahead of him, actually, and I'm quite far ahead on the Rallic 5 pluses. So, again, little advantages. But the biggest one for me is I've got a GL and he hasn't. The downside is he is stomping me in the mod game. He has got a lot of 6-dot mods, and he's beaten me hands down in every category. So it's quite rare that I don't normally come up against opponents that are really that out modding me. So yeah, this one could be fun just as far as I've had to put a lot on offense just to make sure that I can clear his teams. And I've got to hope that my reasonably well-modded toons can hold against his pretty well-modded toons. So, yeah, it's going to be fun, this one. Let's see. Okay. So, this is the board I pretty much expected. Now, I could have put my Slacker down. We could have gone that way about it and said, right, I put Slacker down, he can't clear it, therefore I can just go for 1 zone. That was a possibility. But I thought, one, I don't like doing that. I don't like blocking people that badly. I know I do it with Executor. Executor does have counters to a degree. GLs versus non-GLs, it's a bit different. Besides, I didn't see a counter in his roster, so I thought I'm not going to be completely mean. And besides, I can do stuff with Slacker on offense. So let me just go on here, man. I was looking at our new community manager arriving on SWGOH events earlier. Got the wrong app open now. Okay, so this guy's got Qui-Gon Jinn, Chirper, Dash, and Idenomies. And I believe he's got a Rallic Kyung Han Solo as well. So, interesting choice considering his low number of Rallics. But let's have a look at his defense. Actually, let's go through mine first of all. So, top wall, very, very squishy. No lies, very squishy. We've got the BAM team I use, Dash, which is not a great Dash team either. We've got CLS, and we've got Kira. Yeah. That wall is not expected to hold. To be honest, the entire top wall isn't expected to hold. Down south, we've got Bounty Hunters, Geos, Newt, and Treya. Two of these are usually on offense quite comfortably for me. So, my script has been flipped a bit here. So, I've hidden something for him. I'll be upfront. I doubt he'll know me, obviously, but on the off chance it gets through the grapevine, I'm just not going to show the back. But there is something there for him. So, we'll see how he gets on with it. But I knew what I was walking into here. He's pretty consistent with his defense. He puts GG down. He's got Dash with the army. And to be honest, I haven't faced that. So, you know what? Now I'm seeing it, I'm thinking, okay, that could actually be more problems than I actually expected. Yeah, that wasn't on his defense, so he must have only just got that. So that is one I might have to plan a bit more for. BAM I've got a plan for. And the Newt team here, we have got a plan for. Over here, he's put a DR down. He hasn't got Malik, so that's about as strong as his DR gets. We've got Finn, but a very fast resistance Finn. Ray with Holdo. And we've got a crew team down south. So I actually have respect for this guy. He's obviously punching up with good mods using very specific tunes. And it's kind of what I'm trying to do on Temin right now. What he's done is he's got, say, Resistance Hero Finn, he's got his DR, or any of these key tunes that need to be fast. He has got them as fast as he can get them. DR, I believe, was 339. And at Gear 12, I'm calling that good. But if I recall correctly, let me just back out of this a minute. I've got this guy's ally code. We were doing a search on him the other day, just because I saw him in the drawer and I was like, ooh, who's this? And let me just grab his code a second. Here we go. Here we go. He's got a weird way of playing, I think. If you look here, he has got all of those tunes, all those gear pieces equipped. There. He has got a lot of fully equipped Gear 12 pieces. But for some reason, he isn't going all the way to Rallic. So, he's actually losing out on speed. He'd get like maybe only a couple of speed jump, but why he isn't pushing the button and actually promoting, I don't know. So yeah, maybe, I mean, I'd say he posts Rallics, but he's got Rallic tunes. So, it's not something I get. Unless he's trying to keep his GP down, but again, why would you do that in this day and age? But look at all these with plus marks or ticks. It's bizarre. I've never seen people go to, well, actually have this much gear equipped and not promote. So, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, from what I can tell, Fish, with what you said, from Gear 12 to Rallic, my limited understanding is you get a very minor speed bump. I mean, let me just take one of these for instance. It's just to dissuade. What do you mean by that, Cursed Angel? Let me just do a quick compare. So I think we... Hang on, I'm at the voice chat where we did this the other day. Voice channels, here we go. Here we go, so we looked at this guy's Rex. Let's bring it up on screen. Yeah, it could be that. It could be to trip people up in that way and make them think it's not as good as it is. Yeah, okay, so you look here, 321. You press that promote button, you only gain 2 speed. But still, it's 2 speed that you're not getting right now. I mean, me personally, right, I don't see that as a big argument as far as... It's like I say, supposing we're talking about Rex there. I'm seeing that at 321, and I'm still taking that as fast. So, for someone to look at and go Gear 12 and, you know, underestimate it, I think, I'm not buying that. It could be short on credits, but then again, if you've got that many things, you know, with the plus icon, you think, just do as many as you can. Exactly. It does feel like he's wailing on gear and not credits. Or something. It's bizarre. Has he actually done anything? Let me just have a quick look. Okay. I'll do my attack and I might drop him a DM after and just ask him out of curiosity because, again, it's something that I've just never come across. You know, I think it's one of those innate instincts when we're playing this type of game that once you've got something to a level, you will promote. You know, so I find it very odd not doing that. I'm assuming he's got a reason because, you know, he's got multi-gear 12, so it's not as if he doesn't know how to promote. But he's also got things to Rallic, so it's not as if he's got a moral objection to Rallic. So there is a reason, I'm just not entirely sure what it is. Again, it could be that, like I say, he's got key tunes at Rallic and he's thinking, right, those are the ones that'll trip people up. And he doesn't feel he needs anything else, but I don't know, I'm not sure I buy that. Alright, so first team I've got written down was Finn. I used C3PO bot. And say I typed in the Galli's ally code and I used the compare feature on C3PO bot. So you can compare the current state of the tune to what it would be at a higher level or higher gear level. In this case, Rallics. Alright, Empire. We got EP, Vader, Thrawn, Gideon is going in here, and we're going to put Mara. Now, I haven't done this, I'll be honest, and I can't remember last time I put Gideon elsewhere other than Imperials, but I simply need him, 340. He'll go ahead of Resistance Hero Finn, who I believe is 309? 308. So, yeah, even if I'd taken my own Imperial Troopers in, Piet was the same speed. So, yeah, there would have been the 20 from Veers. But I look at it and I think I can use the Imperials against BAM. And say, just to show it. In the BAM team, here we go, Queel. Queel is 310. So even though I'm slower with the actual speed, I'm getting the plus 20 from Veers. So it seems beneficial doing it this way around. Okay. I'll forward it to the main server. It's in chit chat, alright? So yeah, let's get this Finn team down. Let's start off. Yeah, Dash is a wild card here. I was not expecting Dash, so we may have to improvise there. Even if it's a case of doing Slacker on it, which I said I was going to do on DR, so maybe we got improvise there as well. Could be the call of the day. Alright, Empire. Gideon and Mara. Okay, may as well get this dummy out. Oh, one down. So the trouble when you got a squishy team, they will all die around him. So there's a potential I could have just gone 2-man here. So we'll have to keep that in mind as well. With them being squishier squads, something like this is overkill. Something I did forget, I'll hold my hands up. Some people made proof when routes came out back in 2019. The plus 10 bonus speed from mods only affects gears that have been absorbed by the characters when they were promoted. I vaguely remember that. I honestly thought it was the actual speed, but I misremembered. I thought it was only the right-hand side pieces that got added after the promotion, but I misremembered. It's just like, say, just a little bonus from the plus 10%. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no problem, fish. Alright, I'm going off plan a bit here. That always goes well. I'm thinking I might need to change plan here. DR, what did we say DR was? 339. There's no Malik. So Malik is the one that usually causes issues. Sith enemies cannot gain bonus turn meter. That gives me options because I can actually manipulate my own turn meter with that team. As long as I don't have bonus protection. So I'm looking at that and I'm thinking Ewoks. It's not the cleanest of counters, but it's certainly possible. So what I could think of doing is these. Just for the simple fact, Marauder will need a bit of taken care of. Even though the Frosty should lower his defense well enough, it'd be nice to make sure we pummel him. We aren't going to get mass attacks on Revan. And we can't daze if I remember right. Let me just remind myself. Is it unique? So it looks like Revan can be dazed. I might be wrong there. If he can be dazed, great. Let me double check BSF. If anyone can remember that you can daze the Revan and Bastila, I would appreciate it. I would say so with the Imperial counter. So yeah, we're going to do that. I'd said I was going to do Ewoks on crew, but I'm thinking I might have something small that can take that out. So yeah, we got to go over there first, so let's start there. Okay, we're going to get some days out. Okay, a bit landed on BSF, that's not bad. Let's do that. Let's do that. Could do a game Bastila out now, really, so let's do that. We want to hide 3PO. Okay. That went about as bad as you could have expected. Yeah. It doesn't matter for them because they don't get bonus TM anyways. They're reliant on speed. I don't know if you're talking about the Ewoks. Oh yeah, that was rough. Yeah, I'm one team down now and I haven't got a lot of teams left, so we're really going to have to use them back DR. Okay. I think it would have helped if I could have landed a daze there, but this is where I'm curious. Can you daze him? Well, it's like you say, navigate, no bonus TM, right? Yeah, I think that's when my own speed kicked in then. Normally, in a normal counter, I can chain enough turns that I can end up getting back to Papalu for the taunt. And that was the plan there. I was hoping I could get to the taunt with Papalu, and then it'd be Papalu that absorbed the fear from Raven. But I just didn't get enough turns in time. So yeah. Yeah, debuffing makes them faster. Right, that one might work in the future. I'll have to keep that in mind, just don't daze. I can do the foresight first move. Okay, we live and learn there. In fact, that could cost us the round here. Alright. You see, I want to keep trying this with Ewoks. It sounds weird, but I do want to try and make them do more than just clean up bounty hunters and that jazz. So, yeah. They've got Eternum. I know they've got Eternum. Right, there's one team I saved with not a lot of expectation. I don't believe Phasma is better than Crew, but what I do believe is I've got more relics on my side. And in a situation like this, I'd like to think power could help. So hopefully this will work. It's that point when you doubt yourself, though. Yeah, they were adamant then on going for Phasma. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, we're going to get bonked here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to get wrecked here. And that's despite having more on offense. .280 speed. I know there's an argument loop for the mods beforehand, but honestly, I didn't expect Kylo to be that quick. Again, I give him credit, he's modded well. Alright, well. Oh, I have really screwed myself here. I'd said I was going to do Crew on that, and I'm thinking, I've said Crew there, but I've also said hooks up top. Oh, okay. My plan is just falling apart here. Yeah, this is not going to go well. I'm trying to think if there's any way I can get around it, like try and salvage this. Doing good in TB. I mean, I knew going into this guy got good mods, so that doesn't surprise me. What maybe has surprised me is how effective he's got his team comps to work. And it's not even like I thought it was going to be bad, it's just more, it's better than expected. Just shows how far I need to go to get mine looking good. Okay, I've got to clean the top. I won't get to fleet. And then at least I can try and clear the bottom. So I said for GG, JKR. But at this point I'm saying, is there anything I can save? And I'm looking at Bastila there. I'm thinking if I can save Bastila, that then might give me a very, very small Jedi team if I can do a Qui-Gon nuke. But I'm honestly stretching now. I mean, I said I was going Qui-Gon nuke the JKR team, so that might need to change. Alright, back to Yoda. Okay, 1 down. Or 3 down. Okay, a few banners dropped, but honestly after the opening I'm taking that. Okay. We're going to have to be careful with Nest, but I am going to go with the Imps. Yeah. Alright, let's put that on dark. Let's do that. Alright, Bam's down. Could really do with some days. That'll do. We're going to lose banners, that much is sure. Got no way of stunning her. Stark isn't going out because he removes 2 meter on his turn. How much is it? 1% 2 meter doubled for Imperial allies. So that's 10%. Just need to let her out. We've got plenty of stacks of Emperor's Trap. You know, I'm going to auto base it for a minute. I don't think it matters which ability I'm using as far as Stark, so... Yeah, I'm just trying to hold back a bit. It's going to take a while because we just gained so much TM that when she is finally gaining some and then strips 10% away, she's going back quite a bit. I don't think we'll time out, but it could be close to the wire. Well, it feels like that 2-meter bar is going further back than I anticipated. I'm just seeing if I can play it a little bit quicker myself. Nah, this ain't going well. Yeah, below half right now, damn. I don't know where the extra TM removal's coming from. I know about start, but I feel like someone else is taking it away as well. Yeah, it's below half now. Does range have TM removal? Not that I can see. Yeah, it's a timeout. We were close. At least with that... I swear she was at like 60% turn meter at one point. Well, I'd say 60. I think it was higher. So something has just slowed her down more. I don't know. Auto base it. Yeah, this hasn't been good. I mean, I give this guy full credit. He set some really good trip teams. It has been that Varuk, I will agree. I'm annoyed just how that TM's going. I mean, again, I know Stark, it's the risk of bringing him in, but I didn't really have a better alternative. If they got someone like Death Trooper, that'd have been great. Stuff like this that makes you regret not going heavy D. Just putting stuff down and saying, I'll clear what I can. Alright. Nuta said hooks. Oh yeah, don't deny it. This has been an absolute nightmare round. I thought something like that must be the case though if he's in Kaiba 2 and he's got no GLs. You gotta have good mods and good strategy. That would have benefited the Phasma team earlier if I'd put a tank with them. I'm annoyed at that as well. Alright, we got one down. What was the other team I said? Dash. Well, how I see it, we may as well use Qui-Gon here. Just make sure we get to the next ball, well, get to ships. Still got a big deal with that, I'm trying to think who it is. Deal with the... What's her name? Nest. Right. That should be enough. With that, well, saying that, there might be a revive. Throw Mason there, eh? Okay. That one's annoying. I've seen AoEs from Annie take that team out, so for that not to work, that is frustrating. Alright. We've got to clear the board. But what with, I don't know. Let's do that. It's like I say, that AoE, I get it not taking out... I kind of get the revive, even though I don't think that should happen, I kind of get it. What got me is the fact that the Vandal still survived. It's as if he evaded it and everyone else died, which meant they all came back. You know, that was kind of what got me then. It's as if that wasn't, like, brilliant tactics on his part. That was just terrible RNG. Alright, there we go. We can get to Vandal. Just need an AoE now. There we go. That'll do it. Wiped out pretty much my whole team to get there. Bleeding hell. I know I went off plan a little at the beginning. You know, I said, oh, Ewoks against DR and all that. But I don't think my plan that I actually wrote down was right anyway. That's the worst bit. Alright, I'm just going to poke the bear with the... Alright. Let's do... Let's do this. We put Sky Guy in there. With Echo. Even if he's got his Insanity move from turn 1, hopefully Ark is tough enough to survive a little bit. I'm at the point where I can't really win, so I'm just trying to see how much I can chip away at with him. I know Gas is weaker for not having more 5 first allies, so that counts against me here. Okay, we got the leader out. Go on, I don't really care about HK right now. There we go. There we go. It just means I might be able to do some from Shaq and some clones. Hello there, Crossfire. How you doing? You know what? I'm going to do that. I'll see if I can save Shaq for somewhere else. I might need her with Bastila or something. Boy, oh boy. Alright, not usual to taunt with 5s, I know that, but I'm not really seeing a downside to it right now. Okay, he's going... I was going to say, he's going to be a bit angry at that. Okay, Cody's gone. Come on, we need to get Red out. Oh, wow, okay. Okay, Sarge is down. So this is pretty much a 2 against 2 now. Not the greatest right this second Crossfire. It's been a bit of a rough, well, rough whatever I'm doing here, let's say that. Let's go over here. Form up. I know that aerial advantage doesn't deal damage to the Kylos, but I've got to try and at least chip some damage away at them. So it's one of those where you just hope, even though they take reduced damage, it's still damage. But at this point, it's not great. Because I have seen people do this as a way of beating it. No, just with the game I'm playing. Just with the game I'm playing. Not been a good night doing this. Alright, now that's what I need. I need him to just stay that low. That's it. Stay there. You little swine. Nearly. Come on. Come on, stay with me. Got you, yeah, get. Right. Not what I wanted there. Base it. Form up, that's it. Okay, we're getting there, we're getting there. Now it's just about, do I not die? Okay. Honestly, I've never faced an opponent like this without a GL. Without one the toughest teams in the game, this guy's still punching up and making me sweat. Right. Have I got what I said I was going to do here by any chance? No. Okay. What have I got left that I can throw? Padme seems a good shout. Seems a good shout. I think Padme is a better shout than JTR. Although saying that, I think you can... Oh. No, I think Padme, I've just thought, if I go Padme, that will probably come out better. So, let's do that. Just a little experimentation going on at the same time here. And that. And that. Oh. Okay, so the thought process here is that the only thing that's got power is the tank. And while she has got an AoE, that's pretty heavy hitting. Hopefully I can still take some turns, but these guys are well modded. Not fast. 299. $278. So Rey will do something before I'm out of the game. But I'm out of options. I still need to save some Jedi. Alright. Could have been a worse opening. Let's do that. Try and protect Echo, because I'm going to need him. Let's do that. That should clear it off Echo, and then we can do that. Let's do that. Counters, please. Thank you. Let's charge up. I'm gonna say, keep her quiet. Yeah, I don't mind doing that. And all in. She's gone. Right, Echo, sorry for your loss there. This time you are not the one that survives. Okay. Not what I meant to do there, but I'll survive, I hope. There we go. 59. Chewie may not have been needed there, but still, Echo did a job. Yeah, and he did put a Revan at the back. And Traya. Cool. Alright, I haven't got enough to beat that. I might be able to just swing something with... I started that sentence, I didn't know where it was going to go. Yeah, I don't really know where I'm going with that sentence, because what I've got left can't really take this wall down. I can try Jedi versus Jedi. I've got one damage dealer in Ayla. Maybe I can put something in like what? Try and get some permanent damage. Let's put that on Ayla because she can attack out of turn quite a bit. And who's the weakest that I can realistically go for? Let's go for Jolie. Alright, let's do that. Let's put that on Plo and hope that he can use it. Yeah, I'm not getting any of the luck with Ayla's assists. Right, what can I do there? Offense down. May as well put it on her. Give her speed up, she might need it. Oh dear, okay. Not what we want. Base it. No, Basty's gone, right. Right, give that to Ayla. Give that to Shaq. I need more than what I'm getting here. I mean, I'm not surprised this result's going the way it is, at least in this match, just for the fact that it's a pretty good team I'm facing, so I didn't expect to beat it, but I was hoping at least I could punch through Jolie a bit more, but I barely landed a blow. Yeah, Watt's nearly down. He's done his bit anyway as far as giving the tech out, but... yeah. Oh, I got an assist. That's nice. Didn't really do much, but better than not having it. And Plo's gone. This is the thing. I haven't even had Saviour, so I can't say, oh yeah, well... you know, I've got Jolie down for another match. It's like, no, I haven't even got the first one down, so I'm backing out here. I'll throw one more team at it, just for the simple fact maybe I'll get luckier, but I doubt it. Especially with the gear levels I'm proposing. Let's take out Storm for sure. Yeah, I'm at the bottom of the barrel. Again, I'm going for Jolie for the simple fact he's weaker than Yoda. Yeah, bob up. Okay, back at it. So yeah, I don't knock this guy. He's got great mods, and he's schooled me a lot in terms of how to build teams. So yeah, we'll knock the fleet down. We'll at least get the 3/4, but I'm disappointed in my own performance here as much as anything. I mean, he did well. I'm not knocking him by any stretch, but yeah, I know I could have done better. Let's do Malia. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, how I view it, there's been a lot of furore today with all the GA changes that have been proposed, or the GA change, you know, single text. How I view it, you know, you can still have results like this anyway. You know, I look at it and I think, this round I lost on tunes, not ships. You know, even if I do drop 2 battles here, it's not going to matter. I've been saying it all day, it's still going to teacup all the furore, if you like, around it. Is it good? No. Is it as bad as people are making out? No. Just one of them things that, like everything in this game, we get on with. I mean, my fleet's here. I haven't got an exec, so I've only got Negotiator and Malevolence, really. Finalizer is there as well, but... So yeah, it's like... I've got 3 good fleets and then 3 bad fleets, so it's essentially a case now we adapt again. The 3 good fleets go on offense if needed, and the 3 bad ones go on defense. You lost round by 2 banners. Ooh. Not been a good night in GA so far, it seems. Last I heard, Inferno had a bad start. Or at least as far as who they were facing. Oh, hang on, I could have changed target then. Yeah, I mean, that's consolation for you, I'll admit. I mean, me here, I kind of expected to win for the fact I got the GL, but that's my own fault for not placing it. If I'd have put it down, I'd forced him to not clear a zone, but instead I thought I'm going to need it, and that in itself will cost me. I mean, yeah, at least by 2 banners is no shame. It's just a case that your opponent was just literally 2 banners more efficient. You know, I mean, with like I say, with Crimson's last round, I lost by 20, and I still saw that as a positive. The simple fact I was miles behind in terms of Galactic Legends. Sometimes a loss can still be good as far as it shows you how close you are. Yeah. Shat Clone's offense and defense, I always find a weird team. I don't particularly like using them, and I don't like attacking them, so they are a finicky one. Okay. Okay, so essentially if you'd got the 2 heals, you would have had the 2 banners you needed. Well, that's what you're thinking. I've got advantage. There we go. Have we got days? No, let's pass that over to the is that under stealth? Okay. Bit different for a tank. Let's do that. I think even then, though, I know what you're saying. Even if it was a tie, then at least you'd be saying, well, I at least matched him. I think that's kind of where my headspace would go. Raid from Master Carlo. Hello there. Ooh, okay. May as well bring this one in. Let's see. Do that. Oh, great. Well, it's gone at least. Alright. Gonna say, rough GA round. Misplayed my defense. That's the best way I can put it. Guy didn't have a GL. I didn't put mine down thinking I could use it on offense, and turns out I pretty much cacked my offense. So I'd have been wise to put my GL down, block a zone, and then at the very least I could have cleared the back wall. Well, maybe not back wall, but I could have got the half clear. You wouldn't have got a full clear. I don't know. So yeah, that's one account anyway. Right, let's go over here. We've still got plus today. We got Kenobi. Downside is Paplu's probably getting Rally 5. Alright, so let's put this screen on a minute. Okay, so Tammin is up against Rodmig. So, total GP there, 5.8 million for me, 6.2 for him. He's 13 Zetas ahead. GP advantage, that's fair enough. We both have 4 Grand Arena Omicrons, so we are actually quite similar. I think he's got Chirper, whereas I've got something else, I can't remember offhand. We actually both have Atbar and Layer Omicrons. So yeah, some pretty cool comparisons there. He's got more Rallics, more Rallic 5 pluses, so that's a downside. He has got 2 GLs. He's got JML and Lord Vader, so yay. But yeah, I've got slightly better mods in most brackets, so a bit like our previous opponent on Crimson, I'm hoping that mods play a part, but this time in our favour. He tends to use both his GLs on offense, so if he has placed them this time, I could be boned based on what I've done. So I'm going to look to my left in a moment and see if I'm boned. We look safe. Okay, defense review. Mon Mothma's on D. Wedge is on D. Dabba Bulba's on D. And Dash Omi is on D. Down the south, we've got Gas on defense. We've got JKL lead JML on defense. I picked that deliberately. Kind of. I deliberately picked it thinking it was the previous opponent, the one who we've just faced where I got thrashed. So, yeah, I put that down thinking, oh yeah, JKL lead, he hasn't got a GL, so he's going to struggle to take it out. But yeah, he can just smack that with Lord Vader. or JML. Either one of them will beat it. So, yeah, it's not as big a problem as it could have been. But still, hopefully, it might catch him out. He could have played some Batwall, that is true. It'd be a bit inefficient, but he could. Anyway, we've got CLS and Atbar there. I thought I'll put Atbar down. He's done me some good on offense, but I'll let him be someone else's problem. And just to try and mix things up, I did put R2 in there, so my resistance is a bit light. So I may have to shortman a resistance team. Cubs Fan Horn with a raid of 83. Thank you very much, Cubs Fan Horn. How are we all doing from Cubs' channel? Cubs' stream? And say, let me have a drink of me drink.
Hello there.
It's Jerry, thank you for the follow. Hello there. Just came in to see my main account start the Grand Arena. Just on the old account, we got a big fat F, so we're hoping to turn this around. Let's have a look at the defense this guy's set. Now, this guy's got Atbar on me. It's hidden away, but he has got it. And he has got Princess Leia on me, so first time we're going to be facing one of these teams. We've got Padme with Cat. That's always fun. We've got Mon Mothma, no Cal Katana or anything like that. And we've got Rey with some mishmash. Arc Trooper, thank you for the follow. Hello there. And let's see. Thank you very much, Hans Holo Solo. I'm going to say, nice little ring to that. Okay, down south we've got Maul. Not a lot to it, but still it's a Maul, so we're not going to disrespect it. We've got Tarkin with some weird tunes in all fairness. We've got Ewoks, again with an Omicron. And we've got Night Sisters. So, let me get my plan up. I'm going to say we have got a plan. Last round it didn't look like it, but honestly we have got one. So, first things first, let's start on these Night Sisters. Imperial Troopers. Now, I think it's safe to say with this round, if I lose a battle, I'm out. So, yeah, we're hoping that we don't lose in anything. You know, it's a big ask. 194, so it's plus 75 if I'm right. Let me double check that. 15, so 15, yeah, 75. So 75 on top of that is 269 plus the 30 from Yeah, we should be still alright with Piet and Veer's lead. Grand Moff Tarkin lead. I know it's I think someone wanted to make use of one of their investments and they didn't know what to do. I can't say I understand it. Alright, we're going to try that. Do or do not, there is no try. Alright. There we go. Feeling better. Oh, okay. Would have been better if that had landed. Okay, get the days on just so they don't start jipping me like that. Let's go over that. Okay, she'll be back. In the meantime, let's do that. Keep zombie as quiet as possible. Okay, bang, Dakka 2's gone. And Dakka 3, cool. Well, why not a low there? Recently tried Slacker plus Watt versus Bastille Lead J and Mal, and it's one stressful fight at the beginning. I have done that in Arena in the past. It's not that fun, I'll be honest. You can do Slacker Droids. I find that a little bit better, if we're going to be honest. Slacker Droids, I feel you can just get a little bit more from them if we're talking about GG, B1, GBA with the Watt Tambor. There's just that little bit more to it. More survivability anyway. Downside is you are cannibalising a very good team. Plus, if you've got the team, that's another thing. It's like over here, I haven't got my GG built up yet. It's my current farm. Crossfire. Not very often you hear that text to speech. Sorry, Jess just got home. No problem, no problem. Okay. Now, I did say I was going to do Nest on these, and I've seen people doing Nest on Omicron Chirper, so I'm thinking it should be safe. The gear's low. My Nest is pretty good. Yep, so let's go for it. There she is. Droids on defense, yeah. I mean, I feel like GG droids are a big part of any JML counter in some ways. You can either do GG with Newt, or you can actually do your GL with it. Twits, what GP level and GAC? This is Kyber 3 right now, and my GP is 5.7, I think? I'll admit, I can't remember offhand for sure. The ult I've just come from is Kyber 2, oddly enough. I've jumped myself. Can this be evaded? Can't be countered or evaded, right. Okay, so Daze is going to suck here. Okay, we aren't blinded though, so I should just be able to go... Oh. How rude. No worries, Crossfire, no worries. Well, I've looked at the GA history for this opponent, and he has lost to Nest, so I'm assuming it still works. And I can't think of anything in the kit that would make it harder. You know, they're still gaining buffs, so she's still gaining damage. The only thing I could imagine that would make it a bit more unreliable is the fact that they're taking more turns, but, you know, I'm looking there and I'm thinking she's still stacking bonus protection, or protectional. Alright. He's nearly gone. Or he was nearly gone. In these battles, I just love it when you get low grey out. Just makes the whole thing nice and comfortable. Although saying that, I kind of prefer him to T-Bow or Scout, who can be just as annoying. Alright, that Daze could be an issue with all the TM removed. This could time me out now. Just gotta hope that they don't land a TM removal. Yeah, we resisted that. I'm going to say we're halfway on the timer. Alright, let's do that. There we are. Would you believe, and it sounds a bit crazy this, I did try and lower it a little. The only reason I did it is because I've been putting it in another team where sometimes it's good on defense to TM trap people. But yeah, when it's on offense like this, not so great. Still, she's a hard counter to Murder Bear, so I thought I'm not worrying too much about it. There we go. It's one of those that just takes a bit longer now. Okay, what does it say for Tarkin? We're going to do my GG on that. That sounds spicy. Maul, we were going to do Bounty Hunters. Alright. I said my GG's a work in progress, and that's about as work in progress as you can get. My hope is that even with all the tunes in there at Rallic, this team's just more solid in general. But yeah, I'd like it if I was a Rallic GG at this point. Well, I probably wouldn't be using this team here. Okay, TFP is the fastest, that doesn't bother me too much. I'd like to get Tarkin out. Rare Tarkin's the threat, but I'm thinking he's the one with the leadership, so get rid of him. Okay, walk over. Oh, thought that was it. Alright, here we go. Probably one of the cleanest GG battles I've had, that. Granted, it was up against a load of trash, but still. Okay, final battle, the Bounty Hunters. I really wish I could get my iPad to stay off the lock screen. Really annoying when I won't keep looking at my notes. Okay, Bounty Hunters. Let's do Aura. Get these in. Still got a bit of debate about what I'm going to do up the top. Alright, pop the taunt. And let's do that. And let's do that. Bye-bye, Maul. Sweet. Guided access. I'll have a look at it. I'm going to say during streams it'd be handy. Okay, this is kind of what I was hoping for. I saw he put Phoenix down, I saw he put Jawas down, and I saw Phasma. So, very good that. Hey there, Jess Badley. Okay. On my level, I'm going to struggle in a way. So, I might as well show my defense, because, yeah. If you're in the chat, by the way, Rob Mick, hi. But yeah, Executor. I have got it, but I wouldn't say I've got ship depth. I've got a pretty bad Empire fleet, if we're going to be honest. My Chimera's not well geared yet. I've got gear 12, I need to go higher. It's one of my priorities at the moment. I'm working... Well, actually, it's the one account I'm not working on Emperor's Shuttle. So yeah, the ships I need to farm for this fleet to be anywhere near good. But it's something I can put down. Then, on offense, I've got my home one. I'm proud of my home one, so I think that is a good fleet for me to be able to use. But, yeah, it's still not going to be easy for me. But what I will say, if I'm in situations like this where my opponent hasn't got an Executor and has not faced one, I feel comfortable just putting my exec down. Because even if I've got to clear 3 fleets on their defense, it's not the worst thing for me. It's when we both have an exec and they've got more fleets that have more quality than me, that's when the issue will come. So, how I'm viewing it, right? For everyone in Kyber now, it's rough, because you think, we have got 7 fleets. We've got Executor, we've got Negotiator Malevolence, we've got Home 1, we've got Finalizer, and we've got Radis, and there is an Empire fleet. And my gut is telling me Empire will transition into Ravager when that comes out. So I look at that and I think we've got 7 fleets. Even after that, we need something more. That will give us the buffer we need. We need 8, 9, 10. But the thing is, we need more fleet inputs straight away. The fact that they're doing this tells me they want to, but the track record says the opposite. Now, I'm curious what the new community manager's saying, because he's been in SWGOH event server, and I'm thinking to myself, has he actually said anything regarding this? Because I would be amazed if there isn't people asking him that. Even if he can't actually answer, I'm amazed if there aren't people asking it. I'm going to say, and for me, that's the big thing. If they're planning to do more ships this year than they've done in previous years, there's a good chance this will all resolve itself. But if they're expecting everyone to cope with just 7 fleets, it's doable, but it isn't going to be easy. Maybe that's what they're looking for. They're looking to toughen up the competition, but they really needed to say that in the opening statement that they did last week. Well, not last week, yesterday.
Hello there.
Ooh, that's an interesting name. Sudora Tak Fanboy. I butchered that, sorry about that, but thank you for the follow. Hello there. Yeah, if ever I butchered a name, it was that one. Okay. Ralicate on Padme. I know he's got Lord Vader, but still, I find that a funny sight. It's like, okay, I've got to chew through it. You see, I was saying I'd use my JKR here. And I've got a team. But I'm curious if it'd be better using JKR down there where there's less at stake and try and DR. But even there, I'm not convinced. I usually do okay. I do okay. I assume what you mean by that is should Endurance get some love, and I would be fully behind that. I mean, a couple of weeks ago now, it's a couple of months ago now, I was talking on stream about what Galactic Republic ships we still haven't had. There's a shed load that they could fill out. I actually theorised that you could do a Jedi fleet for Mace and a Galactic Republic clone fleet for Kenobi. You know, and you would have to give Kenobi's fleet a little tweak, mate. Oh, actually saying that, I'll reverse that because I'm thinking about it. It was Jedi for Kenobi so that Anakin stayed with them, but then it was clones for Mace. And that would kind of work. You know, you've got plenty of clone options still, and there's plenty of Galactic Republic options. I mean, Padme alone. You could have Padme and 3PO as pilots, or you could give Cat a ship for all we care. Point being, there are plenty of options. You know, give Kit Fisto a ship. You know, we've seen him fly. So they could do something with Mace's fleet. They don't even need to buff the ship. All they need to do is make the ships that come in feed off those abilities in crazy ways. But yeah, they've really got to want to do it. That's the big thing. I mean, imagine if, say, I'm thinking of Padme here. Imagine if there was an ability in a ship that made Mace's ultimate cool down fast. Like, you know, we're talking like 2 to 1 turns fast. You're constantly getting protection up and retribution. It would be like Padme's unique in game. You want an A-Wing with Mace synergy. A-Wing would be fun. I think A-Wing's got to go with the Rebels first. I think ever since Executor came into the game, I've been wanting the A-Wing to be there so that it's essentially a hard counter to Executor. I just love the idea of the realisation of that moment in Return of the Jedi where the A-Wing just crashes into Executor. It's got to be that for me. But after that, yeah.
Hello there.
And thank you for the follow, Twit. Yeah, for me, it's got to be the Rebel A-Wing first, and then by all means, do some more. But Luke's got to come in as well. Luke's X-Wing has got to come into the game at some point. I think that's one of the biggest whale opportunities still out there. Maybe not the biggest, but a big one. You know, and whether it's Farm Boy, whether it's CLS, whether it's JKL, they could do it. Yeah, Red 5. And so I did forget the name. Alright. Let's go here. This is going to be tough. Cat speed, what are we looking at? 285, so not the fastest by any stretch. Annie? 249, not that quick. Padders? 271. They could do that. I mean, the way I see it, you are allowed multiple factions for toons, so why not ships? I do agree. I think if there was an issue with that, it'd be like splitting them, because I think the argument is that we've already got ships that are kind of needed in two factions already. I mean, think how many fleets needed Houndstooth before we essentially settled on Executor. And even recently we've had the TIE Bomber being wanted by Negotiator, for maybe not canonically, but still it's been in there, even though it should be going with the Empire. So it's little things like that where you're going, I kind of get the dual synergy, but I'm thinking, you expect another Rebel capital ship. If we hadn't had that data mine, where pretty much everything that came out the last couple of months came true, we're talking about Qui-Gon, the arena reworks, if we hadn't have had that, I'd be saying, okay, I could believe it'd be light side. But that said Ravager, and I'm thinking, we've had stuff that feeds into the Ravager. We've had Fennec on the same node as a Sith Bomber. We've had, well, and not to mention as well, they've given us enough encouragement to go for Fennec. So it's kind of like saying, go for Fennec, you also get this good ship you'll need. They've, what was the other thing? The Second Sister ship. If you look into that kit, it says Sith so many times that you think, for a fleet that isn't really connected to the Sith Order, I know it's Inquisitorious, but it's not actually a Sith ship. It's got a lot of callouts to Sith. For me, it kind of feeds into Ravager. But we'll soon see. They could have seen the data leak and thought, right, we'll switch the kit, or switch the ship, or whatever. But, I don't know. A lot of it right now, to me, is still leaning that way.
If you triple the price.
Chris, 69 bits, thank you very much. Okay, this is kind of what I was getting at before.
X69, thank you.
We have got enough ships now to do a viable offense and defense at the top end of the game. So like we're talking about like Arnold's League, you know, we're thinking, okay, if you're in the Whale and Kraken League, you can do offense, defense, and maybe not. It would be tough, you know. You drop a battle, you would got one fleet to clean up, but it is possible. It's not easy, but possible. As you drop down, it's like I was saying before. You could have situations like Executor versus non-Executor, where essentially you could just put one ship on defense and still hold. So the situations like that can make it easier. But I do agree, to make things easier, you need about 10 ships. But if you was, again, this is what I'm curious what this new community guy is saying today, or if he's saying anything. But to make things easier, they need more ships. But if they're going to do it imminently, is the question. I wouldn't be against it by any stretch. Alright, I'm going in just before I stall anymore. I do try and stall a bit, but not this much. If anything, this is the one battle I'm worried about here. So, even though Kat's there, she isn't going to fall asleep first turn, so we're going to get rid of Anakin as always. So, let's just treat it like she's Mace Windu or someone. Old Mace Windu. Alright, so we'll do that. And we're just going to go over to Canobster for a minute and give Yoda all that. Base it. That was Saviour, wasn't it? Just keeping an eye on Cat's turn meter. Swap with Yoda. Put Foresight up. Okay, we've got options as long as Cat doesn't go for Jolie. If she goes for Jolie, this will get incredibly rough. Let's do that. Cross your fingers. Oh, no. I miscalculated. Alright, I'll take that. I was expecting a lot worse. Okay. I thought she'd have already been on full sleep, so we've taken her turn away again. Maybe I'm used to seeing other people having fast cats and that confused me. Alright, ability block, that's good. Swap over here. Get all the buffs going. What little we've got. Basic. Basic. Basic, sadly. Yeah, this is the basic show right now. We're just trying not to trigger a protectional. Okay, again, not nice, but we can increase cooldowns, even though it will give a more protectional. We just don't want to fall sleeping. Even if it means we have to clean up this Padme after. Come on. I feel like this music's like from Doctor Who circa Stephen Moffat. Right, there we go. So, we're stuck on Kenobi a minute, but the threat of this is out of the way now. Padme could still try and nuke Jolie, which isn't ideal, but we're in less danger than we were. Okay. Okay, basic. Try and get rid of that. There we go. Kenobi will be ready when we ask him. Actually, saying that. Just keep him quiet. At Relic 8, she could take a minute takedown. Or maybe not. Sweet. Okay, just about hung in there. Just stall if we can for banners. Yeah, not a lot I can do that. Okay. 61. Still, I'll take that. Alright, sorry, what have I missed in here? So, new community manager who doesn't play the game, that's a great sign. I did read him say that he hadn't played it since Padme came out, so he has played it, he's just not played it recently, and I know that isn't great, but I kind of think, well, he does know the game even if he's not familiar with some of the changes, so it's not the worst case. And he's only temporary. Couldn't it just have multiple instances of a ship, but you have to have different pilots or something? They kind of do that already, but they have actually got multiple ships, so it's like you've got Rey's Millennium Falcon, Han's Millennium Falcon, Lando's Millennium Falcon. So yeah, they could do it that way, but I think the issue is they'd have to either give pilots, or if they haven't got pilots, how do you differentiate it? Maybe they could have crew abilities for each faction, maybe? You know, you have to invest more mats. You could make a ship more powerful, but you only get abilities if you're in a certain faction. That could be pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, I mean, right now we've got TIE Fighter pilot who pilots the TIE Fighter. What a coincidence. But we've just had the TIE Interceptor come out, which is the second sister from Fallen Order ship. So that is kind of what they do. They do kind of reskin them, but I suppose the issue is they don't want to bring out, say, TIE Fighter Mark II and have the same pilot, because then they're not really making money off it, I would imagine. Maybe a little off the ship, but that's about it. Okay. Oh, let's not take you in. I haven't done this matchup much, but on paper it's simple. Loads of rebels, loads of Empire and Sith. Vader goes boom. Just get her out of the way nice and early. Give that to Papa Palps, try and recover some protection. Yeah, that's a pain. And that's the worst bit. I was going to fracture, and I thought, no, I'll try something different. Okay, so I could have got more banners there if I'd not tried playing cute. Okay, so that did work at least. And then we got Rey and Akbar. So I said Akbar was going to take my Padme in. My Padme team is very squishy. But we have got Kat, so hopefully she can thicken it up a little. I say a little, she's the squishiest of the bunch. Alright. That's it, Canobster, do your work. Captain On will be a pain here, so let's go for him, and we're going to target Padders. Yeah, did very little there, Obi. Kind of stuck on him, but not the worst choice. 14 stacks. This one could kill him. Maybe not. This should kill him. And he's back again. I do love this team in a weird way. Alright. He is gone this time. Yeah, Kenobi's just going to keep saying no. 10 stacks? Maybe? Nah, a bit more needed. Get some retribution. Although, looking at that, it does kind of hinder Kenobi. No taunt there, is there? So let's just clear that there. Oh, still away from Force Sleep. And my speed is on Cat, I'm not surprised. Okay. 60 banners, I'm happy there. And then Rey, what did we say we were going to do with you? DR. Alright. I think DR is a bit of overkill here. No pre-taunt, so that should be more than enough. And hopefully we can do something with Malik. One per army is my next. Even though I've got Dad Bod Boba, I'm thinking I may as well get the one per army and then go for his armies. I mean, everything I hear about Dad Bod, he's not great at the top end of the game. I've not really heard reviews that what I'd say is my end. But yeah, I will get Dad Bod's stuff just because I've got him, but it's not like the most urgent of things I'm doing. Certainly looks fun though. I could do with a C counter anyway. You return with happiness. You finally found a replacement mod you've been after for your Sabine. Very nice. Nice round 1000. Okay. Yeah, Phasma Hera. We've got plenty of squishy stuff to deal with here. So Speaking of Wampa, here you go. He isn't on me, but he can at least take down Phoenix. I'll be disappointed if he can't. Let's put it like that. You can all question my modding. May as well do that. Exactly. To be fair, I kind of miss the Wampa of this era. I mean, I'm glad he's got a rework. It's a very fun one at that, but I kind of miss the fact that Wampa was very simple at this point. You know, he was basically just backward trash cleanup. And so he's actually got a bigger purpose now, and it's like, oh, them days have gone. Alright. I don't know if this is going to work. It could be a drop battle, but I'm thinking to myself, my 6-star Malik, he can't be damaged by thermal detonators to my knowledge. So I look at this and I'm thinking, surely this is just a case of keep sucking up. Either that or just get embarrassed very quickly. I feel like the music just got a bit more serious as well. To be fair, I did actually say Savage Malik. I forgot about that bit. Oh well. Just had a look on my notes. Just as you said that. Alright. I won't Scissor Punch. Well, I'm not real sure who's the most annoying here, but let's go for Engineer. I feel like it's cute that they're trying. It's like, we'll keep throwing and maybe it'll hit him eventually. Sucky suck suck. I really wish the Omicron for them had been in GA. I don't know if anyone has got the TW one. I imagine it's some fun, but yeah, I feel it'd have been so much better in GA. You know, people just love to throw Jawas on offense and just say, right, wreck this for me. Just look at the Ewoks. Despite people not actually really liking Ewoks, there's been a load of chirper Omicrons. Okay. Pretty sweet that. And then Phasma. Bad Batch. But saying that, I've also got all this lot. So, yeah, we'll go for a solo. We'll go for the solo, just see if we can do it. Yeah, try that. Let me think. Yeah, Special Force is a bit squishy. We should be fine. There's always that risk, isn't there? You think they could just lap you. Plus the stun from Crew isn't going to be nice when he decides to use it. There it goes. Okay, let's get some of that back. Right, this Crew's a bit tenacious. No worries, Crossfire. Have a good night, man. Easy. Okay. So. Negotiator. You're in a Star Wars stream, Crossfire. You're just leaving one. Do or do not. There is no try. Even I had to reprimand myself for that earlier. Okay. Let's take Negotiator in. We got that, we got that. This will hopefully be enough. I'm going to say, I don't use them then. If you haven't got them, don't try and use them. top up Anakin. Let's try and put that on Y-Wing. Right, it's not going to do anything, so I might as well just go for Wedge. Ow. Yeah, bring in Plo. Okay, they'll bring Phantom in, I guess, in a minute. Oh, no, Bigsy Boy's in. Let's just heal up the Y-Wing a bit. A bit of a weird reinforcement order, I've got to say. Okay, I didn't really want that because I knew he'd dispel it, but still it works. So we can target Horn now. And we won't really recover anything, but kill it. Alright, 68. And we've got this to clean up. Not one of my favourite fleets, I'll be honest. So I am going to go a bit heavy on the reinforcements. In the past I've tripped up on this, so I want to make sure I've got enough to clean up if something goes wrong. Well, I say clean up, come in. So the turn order I go for is basic on Anakin. Basic on the Y-Wing. Okay, now we're actually in very good territory, because usually there's buff immunity now, so we've only got the heal immunity. So let's get rid of the Y-Wing. Anakin will go again. Alright. Let's just go over there a minute. Now I'll stealth. Okay, they're both going to be under stealth now. And we can kill Annie. Then we'll bring the Y-Wing in just in case we can recover some protection. Probably not. Although, that actually looks promising. I think we might have lost a bit of health on Biggs. Oh no, we got it. 73. A little bit heavy on reinforcements, like I said, but still, I'm taking that. Set full clear. We've got 1743. I'll take that. Nice little score. Downside is he's got a lot for offense. By the way, thank you very much, Stafford. Yeah, I'll look at it and I think it could trip him up. If we're being kind, he could look at that and go, it's not a normal GL comp, therefore I can get around it a bit easier. I'd be surprised if it went that way. You've got Lord Vader, you've got JML. Use one of them. Just do a normal battle, you get through it. My hope is that once he's got through these two GLs, he might struggle. He might.
Hello there.
Thank you for the follow, Zaphod. Hello there. But yeah, Rebel Fleet, by the way, I've been using that since pretty much I started playing the game. 22 Neat, thank you for the follow. Hello there. I mean, it's almost a shame for me that I had to go to Executor. I knew I couldn't reliably win with Rebels. Wrong fleet. Here we go. The Rebels have been my pride and joy on this account. 5.8, by the way. Power. Here we go. You know, and I just look at it and I think, I got these up because I knew it was important getting these up for the speed. And then, yeah, I've just kept building on it, for lack of a better way of putting it. Jin's even gear 12 for Cassian ship. The only one that's really lacking is Ghost. Well, Ghost and Phantom. So yeah, it's one of those where I look at it and I think Biston's U-Wing is very nice at this point. What speed is it? That was Cassian, wasn't it? There we go. So at this point it's 161. I've got 6Es on both of these guys. So add in the 25 plus from, 25% plus from Biston. Well, SRP's unique. And yeah, it's a pretty speedy boy. Plus, it will usually die off in battles early, just for the fact that the AI it goes for it pretty quick. But still, it can survive some hits at that level. And I have been finding uses for these pair in different teams. One disappointment I would say for my defense this round, I didn't actually put SRP anywhere. He isn't on defense. I don't feel that's a big spoiler. And I didn't use him on offense. But he's a great toon. You know, he's one of those tanks that if you just need to tank somewhere, he's there. I mean, the other one I like in that same vein is Stormtrooper Han. You got all that TM gain in this kit. Whereas for me was Scarif Rebel Pathfinder. It's just a case he's got the revives. And I think he does grant TM on death. I think he does. He's a hard gear, but he's one of those that you get the ship benefit and that you really feel that when it's working. Right. Let me switch over to my baby. It's the baby that will punch in its crib, unfortunately. Let's go over there. Put this button in the meantime. So yeah, JJ's up against Lelouch Crow. Now, compared to some matchups I've had recently on JJ, this is actually a fair matchup. You know, I've been punching up to 5 millions on this account, so facing 4.9 is actually quite fair. They have still got more Zetas, so yeah, that kind of happens. You know, they've had more time to get the Zetas. We've both got 1 Omicron though, so I'll look and think, okay, we've got a pretty balanced match there. But then you look at everything else, and the only thing I'm really winning on here is 25 plus mods, which I've got 5 of. So praise to me for that. But yeah, praise to this player on everything else, including SLKR, which, to be fair, I'm going to struggle against because it will be on defense, and my only hope is the fact that I've put enough down on the top wall to make them think. So, yeah, let's see how they're getting on. Hey, Slacker. Hey. Alright, so, defense review. I've put this defense down a few times. It's not copyrighted. We've got GG with what? We've got Padders. We've got Gas. Down here, my crappy Bounty Hunters and my crappy Night Sisters. Have a guess which wall I want him to go for. What he's putting down, or she. Okay, we've got Padme, we've got JKR, we've got Phasma. And we got that bad boy there. Ooh. That is actually a winnable battle. Maybe. Maybe. I think the issue is I haven't actually got a lot that can survive against it. If I hadn't gone so heavy on defense, I mean, Gas could have easily done that. All down to Fox. Total order. First order allies gain 10% turn meter whenever he scores a critical hit. They crit all the time, so they gain turn meter all the time, and because of that, SLKR is reducing their max alpha and protection all the time. So, Yeah. That would have been a winnable battle. Okay. We'll stick to the plan. We'll clear the top, but that is a bummer. So, Geo's JKR Bad Batch. It's funny, I said that and then I was catching up with it a bit. Your tablet struggles with the game, it ran like butter a few years ago. Yeah, I mean, I feel like my stuff copes okay. My phone's struggling a bit anyway. I mean, I've got an iPhone 10 and it's not in terrible shape, but the battery dies crazy fast. So, yeah, I put that down to an iPhone trouble rather than a Galaxy of Heroes problem. But the game itself seems to load up pretty quick. And my iPad's doing pretty good. So, again, I don't know if that's just like a coincidence, maybe. Oh. Got me panicking a bit then. Let's do that. Let's give that to Tech. Okay. That's okay. Lovely. Okay, so we aren't going to get AoE to death. Yeah, focus that. Alright, we're going to stay strong here. And let's give that to Rika. Ooh, stay with us, Hunter, stay with us. Yeah, I'm not really seeing the point of... okay, give that to Raka. Yeah, they've all got protection up, so the D-bus are going to struggle to land. We need to get back to Echo fast. Oh, okay, stay with us, Hunter, stay with us. That's it, do that. That's it. That's it, we got some control back, okay. Let's do that, get everyone on stealth bar Wrecker, who can then do that. Come on, they should land that. There we go. Okay. A little bit scary, but we got through it. Just checking the battle goes alright, but we're looking solid. Lost a few GACs for oh, hang on. So you run on an old Samsung tablet. There's something about that with problems with Galaxy of Heroes, slowdowns and lockups. Been getting worse and worse since about October last year. It isn't on one of them devices that were becoming outdated, is it? By the way, Riggs, thank you for the follow. Hello there. But yeah, I know there was a list that they published a while back saying they were going to stop running on certain devices. I don't know if maybe there's a connection there. Saying that there is a difference between stops running and not running, so... or not running well. I lost a few GACs for sure with it locking up. Most annoying just a few days ago. Almost had a Luke with my Vader Piet. Would have won the game, but stopped on me. I mean, if it's any consolation, the emulators aren't that good. I mean, I did my JMK unlock on my ult today. And there were two crashes. That cost me 30 tickets. You know, and that was really rough because I thought, I don't know if I'm going to have the actual energy to get in before midnight. It's somewhere they need to improve for sure. I haven't really used mace. This is like a fun little experiment for me. One second up. Okay, he actually went for a Shatterpoint tune. I've heard he's a bit reluctant to go towards them at times. Okay, so JK will probably... Oh no, we're alright, we're alright. Okay, give that to Bastila. Just give that to Mace. And can we get Jolie out? There we go, we're getting there. There we go, we're in the clear here. Yeah, just need to wrap up. It's alright, my puppy's decided now's the time she wants to go out, so just gotta speed run the rest of this battle, otherwise, yeah, she might just decide she can't hold it in. She's like that, unfortunately. As much as we try and train it out of her. There we go. Alright. BRB screen, folks. Clues in the title. Hello there again. Okay, so just need to do something before I carry on with GA, or the final GA. My cat's just come in. So yeah, she's just, how do I phrase it? She's a bit timid, so I want to just give her some treats just to say, you know, nice to have you back in the house. There you go. You know what this noise is, don't you? There you go, go on. No, not you, you've had something. Yes, my puppy dog thinks, oh yeah, is that for me as well? I don't think she knew where I put them. Okay, so just an explanation. Let's go here then. So we did win that last round. No hiccups or anything. Markilos raid. We did a raid. Well, sorry, we were raided by Cubs fan Han. I'm going to say... But after this, yeah, I'm up for a raid. Let's take some geos in for this. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once a quarter fish alive. Okay. Loads of advantage there. It'd be a shame if someone took it all away from him. And I don't particularly like Officer, so let's go for him. Would have been nice to get a bigger hit there. Okay, ability bot, please. You having a day off today, Poggle? Yeah, you're having a day off. I'm going to say we were on the booze a bit last night. That's better. Alright. We've got FOTP. Hey, little swine. I thought I'd locked you. Alright, clean up. You've had your fun. Let's do that. Yeah, I can't cycle back round quick enough. Still, 60's okay. I'd say 65 would be better, but 60's okay. And it was a clean win on the wall. Okay, down here. We got Newt, we got Dooku, we got Django, we got Stormtrooper Han, we got Droidica. Usually I put Watt in there, but he's on defense, obviously. Yeah, G-Phil. Alright, see you in a bit. Alright. Roly-poly. Pop that over there. Who do I want to get rid of? Let's try that. Okay. Be nice if we get Han a turn. Let's do that. May as well. Just chip away at that relic. 4 turns, bit more damage, lovely, and kill him off with the extortion. Ooh. Sorry, Han. You're a rebel without a cause here. Ooh, Max Health really got chipped away there for Boba. Inferno. What's a game you'd like to see ported, remastered, remade? You know, years ago that had been easy because there were so many games that were due that treatment. Yeah, I can't say there are that many now. The one that springs to mind, and it's a very simple one, Crash Bash. They've done the Crash Bandicoot remasters, and they've done great for the most part with them. But I loved Crash Bash. It was just a completely weird game in the series as far as it was like a party game. But yeah, it was just a load of fun. You know, just the idea of like racing, like fighting each other on little pandas and hopping around on like 10x10 courts with like pogo sticks. It was a silly game, but it was a load of fun if you just wanted to, you know, have some co-op with people. Mokulos, thank you for the follow. Hello there. actually go in the Bandicoot trilogy, never touched it. I'm going to say the remaster holds up very well. You know, I think it's a little bit more frustrating than maybe the games were originally meant to be, but it's still a great game, or a great set of games. And I've got, I played through CTR. I actually played through CTR as my first streams on this channel, on like Twitch, and yeah, I enjoyed it. I think the remaster was still great. I just haven't picked it up since. It's how do I put it? It was good. It was just kind of lacking something. I think it was maybe they added multiplayer, and the multiplayer just felt very like it was leaning towards monetization. I think it just put me off quite quickly. But the actual core game that they stripped from like the original PS1 game, that was solid. I mean, Sonic's a series I've just never played. It's not that I wouldn't play it, it's just I've never really played it. Even when it was like on consoles I just never thought, oh, I'll get Sonic. It's like Mario. I played maybe a Game Boy Color game of it once, but that's about it. I can't say I ever really got invested in the franchise. You know, obviously people like it, it's no shade or out, it's just... You're not talking about Sonic, right? Okay. Which one are we talking about then? Because that's the only Hedgehog I can think of. Unless we're talking Shadow? Unless you're talking about someone out of that franchise, and then I'm completely clueless. Yeah, Shadow. I saw he's got some sly little promotion for the new film. I haven't seen the first film, but I've seen the promo art somewhere. Just a little heads up for newbies here. JJ's fleets suck. This is my one good fleet. Everything else is just really, really trashy, so just a heads up over that. Everything I've heard about Shadow is very... like, they designed him to just be edgy, like, oh yeah, we're going to be cool, we're going to have this hedgehog with a gun. It's like... yeah, it seemed a bit weird. Maybe not the teaser for the movie, but the teaser for the poster of the movie. Apparently you can see his eyes in one of the letters. I can't say I've ever... I don't know why Twitch was trying to ban that. I've never heard it myself, but hey-ho. 68. Okay, so we got one down. If I can win this one, this is going to be very good. I'm not anticipating it. My Bosca's better than it used to be, but it's still terrible. And I'm holding mine back just to try and bring it in at the right time. So that Iron's Tooth will take turns. Be nice if we could get Soldier out though. Okay, let's just do a basic. No point wasting the big hit yet. Can we stun Houndstooth? Okay, good. This'll sting. Could have hurt worse. Okay. Well, we're going to lose some fat, but we've got our own tank coming in, so that helps. I mean, I think I've seen it myself, but then again, though, I only had a quick glance, like, oh yeah, you know, I wasn't really looking for it. Just have a look on the internet besides the actual posts, and maybe other people have talked about it. I'm sure they said it was some throwback to an old game cover. Again, I could be imagining it. Won't be the first time I've dreamt something and thought it was real. Or I'd be dreaming about Sonic the Hedgehog, or Shadow the Hedgehog, I don't know. Yeah, get wrecked. A little bit unfortunate this, I mean, it's kind of what happens. My fleets have just got Bonzo. It's where I'm glad this is nowhere near Kaiba. So yeah, we got one zone down. Not a great showing on our part. How I view it, all they need to do is clear my bottom wall. They've got the win. So it's a shame because that SLKR as well was not a good SLKR. If I'd have done my research, because I'll admit, I'll hold my hands up, JJ, I don't do research. 2 accounts is enough, doing 3 isn't overkill. So if I'd have saved one of these 3 teams for offense, gas preferably, I would have probably got through that slacker. So yeah, a bit annoying that. Ah well. And that is us done for the day. So, just to recap, the one thing I'm going to leave this with, my ult account Crimson. We did get JMK today, so nice little positive there. Where is he chilling? He's chilling down here. So yeah, I've just slapped some crappy mods on him, don't mind them. But yeah, we've got all the Zetas. He's up to gear 9. I need some comlinks to take him higher. But yeah, we'll work on them in the coming days. He'll definitely be rallied before we have the next GA season. Hopefully we'll have Cat unlocked and geared by then as well. But yeah, for now, I'm happy. So, let's get this screen on a moment. And I need to get Google open. Hey Google. I've just realised I've got one of them devices. I shouldn't be saying those words. Okay, let's just turn the music off a moment. I need to find out what's going on Twitch. So, who have we got online? Anyone want to suggest a raid? Go and say, I can see Ando and Jigabachi. They're the, well, saying that Jigabachi isn't doing SWGOH. Anyone else? Thisk? Let's just see, can I see anyone online? Thisk is live. Okay. Okay, let's go to Thisk then. I'll set that up, get ready. Let's see, there we go. So it'll be all ready. So just in the meantime, thank yous, because we've got quite a few to just run through. Early on we had a raid from Master Kyle Effect, so thank you very much. Crossfire with the resub, thank you very much, Crossfire. Cubs then raided a party of 83, so thank you very much, Cubs. Now, we've got a lot of followers, so I'm going to just say all these in one go if we can. It's Jerry, Art Trooper 1409, Surdartak Fanboy, Twit69. Then we had thank you for all those follows. Then Chris came in with 69 bits. Then more follows from Zafod, 22 Neat, Q Mighty, Riggs, and Markilos. If I said their names wrong, I apologise, but thank you for all your follows. Thank you for all the support. I'm going to stop and take a breath now while the raid starts. So, I'm back tomorrow. I'm going to be finishing with Any Luck Shadows of the Empire because that has been a bloody hard game and I'm looking forward to finishing it. Then Sunday we're back with more GA and hopefully I've got more gear on Kenobi to show off then. So, until then, thank you very much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.